Hi friends, welcome once again, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to take you to a couple of places which are so important and interesting. This of the historical significance and age factor. One is called Mahakali Caves, yes, over 2000 years old Buddhist caves where Buddhist monks used to stay and meditate. And another one is called Gilbert Hill, you know how old it is? Over 66 million years old, yes. Gilbert Hill is over 66 million years old. The same time when dinosaurs were ruling the world. Yeah, you heard it right. So isn't it interesting? So for more details, please stay tuned. Okay. Right now I'm at Ghatkopar metro station waiting for the train to come. It is the easiest and fastest mode of transportation for people staying close to this area. Especially the travel time between Ghatkopar and Andheri, Warsaw has been reduced significantly ever since this metro train started. Operation in 2014, and it will take 10 to 12 minutes from Ghatkopar to Andheri by metro. This metro station has greatly reduced the commuting time for the people of Mumbai. The city is infamous for its traffic congestion and long commuting hours, which can be a significant drain on people's time and energy. Now finally I'm on the train. Wow, it's so crowded, not less crowded. But I believe it is more convenient and comfortable than the other local train services. Now finally made to this place, one has to submit a photo ID online with a small amount as entry fee for visiting this area. The visiting hours of this place are between 9 am and 5 pm. And I find this area almost empty, other than a couple of security guards at the entry gate. And now finally I'm ready to enter the caves. I can see 4 to 5 people returning after visiting the caves. And one more interesting thing I want to tell you about this area is that I was searching details of this place last day, and I found that this is considered one of the most haunted places in Mumbai. One of the most haunted places, right? Oh, so spooky, right? And this only heightened my curiosity to know more about this area. The weather is so extreme now with the temperature hovering around 35-36 degrees Celsius, and since this area is so open and rocky with very less trees around, I feel like it is 45-50 degrees Celsius. And anyhow, they manage a small garden in front of these caves that gives some respite from this otherwise boring dryness felt around. And now the guys I found a while ago live in the area, and now I am alone, ready to explore every nook and cranny of the caves and experience if there are any spooky aspects anywhere around this place. And now before exploring the spookiness, I want to tell you some historical aspects of this area. Mahakali Caves are a group of ancient rock-cut caves located in the western suburb of Andheri, Mumbai. These caves are considered to be some of the oldest structures in Mumbai, dating back to the 1st century BC, over 2000 years old. These caves are a popular tourist attraction and a significant part of Mumbai's cultural heritage. And these caves consist of a group of 19 rock-cut caves which were carved out of single basaltic rock. And the caves were used as a Buddhist viharas and chaityas. Vihara means prayer hall, and chaitya means probably resting place during ancient times. And these caves are located on a hill in the Andheri suburb of Mumbai and are spread over 7,000 square meters. These caves are believed to have been built during the reign of Maurya Empire, which was one of the most powerful empires in ancient India. And the caves are used by Buddhist monks for meditation and religious rituals. The scene from here is enchanting with the skyline of nearby areas and a glimpse of Sanjay Gandhi National Park at a distance. But due to the extreme weather and I'm feeling kind of eeriness around, I think I need to explore more of the spooky aspects than enjoying the sight. Now coming back to the spooky aspects, while these caves are undoubtedly impressive and historically significant, there are also many tales of supernatural occurrence and paranormal activity in the surrounding areas. And one of the most commonly reported spooky elements around Mahakali Caves is the presence of ghosts and spirits. Many people claim to have seen apparitions and heard eerie sounds while exploring the caves, and some have even reported being physically touched or pushed by unseen forces. Thinking all these things, I'm kind of curious, more curious than scared of any such happenings. Now I'm nobody's around. I am alone, and it is pin drop silence everywhere, other than occasional crying of a crow. And another creepy aspect of the area is the numerous reports of strange rituals and black magic being practiced in the vicinity of the caves. Some locals believe that these practices have resulted in a dark energy permeating the area, which may be responsible for the supernatural occurrences experienced by visitors. Oh my god, I find a shadow on these walls right now. I don't know whether it is mine or someone else. Maybe it is my own shadow. Anyway, I'm a little scared right now, but I will continue shooting. There have been reports of people going missing or experiencing unexplainable accidents while visiting the caves, further adding to the mystic and spooky reputation of the area. Of course, it's up to each individual to decide whether they believe in these spooky elements or not. Some people may dismiss them as mere superstition or urban legend, while others may find them fascinating and even thrilling. Whatever your perspective, there is no denying that Mahakali Caves is a place with rich history and a lot of intriguing stories attached to it. There have been reports of hearing strange noises and voices that cannot be explained. Some have heard footsteps, whispers, and even screams coming from the caves and the surrounding areas. There have also been reports of visitors' personal belongings such as cameras and cell phones disappearing while they were in the caves. Some people have also reported feeling like they were being pushed or grabbed by something unseen. There have been reports of unexplained accidents and injuries at Mahakali Caves. Some people have reported tripping or falling for no apparent reason, while others have claimed to have been scratched or bitten by something they couldn't see. Of course, these experiences are all anecdotal and cannot be proven scientifically. However, they have contributed to the reputation of Mahakali Caves as one of the Mumbai's most haunted places, and many people continue to be fascinated by the eerie, mysterious atmosphere of the site. And friends, despite being the most intelligent being on this planet, we are still lacking on hundreds and thousands of things that need to be studied and explored in our daily life. This is one of that. And I've seen paranormal activities only on various channels and shows on TV and movies, but not in real life. And this is my attempt to understand and answer my questions around this particular subject. And now I've been walking around this area for more than half an hour now. Haven't seen any apparition or anything particular that confirms the stories I've heard about this place before coming here. But I still feel a kind of eeriness that is overwhelming. And the security here said that entry to this place is closed at 5 p.m. sharp, and after that nobody is allowed to enter this area. And this kind of strange thing for me, because if it is the right place, people would come and enjoy the evening rather than coming in the morning or afternoon in these extreme weather conditions. The universe is full of mysteries that elude our comprehension. As humans, we try to make sense of our world, but the more we learn, the more questions arise. There are many phenomena that science has yet to explain, and we may never fully understand them. The carvings you see here are a stunning example of ancient Buddhist art form. The walls of the temple are adorned with intricate carvings of Buddhist deities, bodhisattvas, and other mythical creatures. These are incredibly detailed, with each figure rendered in exquisite detail with great skill. One of the most striking features of these carvings here is their intricate symbolism. The carvings depict various Buddhist stories and legends, and each figure and motif has a deep spiritual significance. Many of the carvings at this site have been mutilated or damaged over time. There are several reasons why this may have happened. One of the most striking features of these caves is the lingam image that is carved into the rock face of one of the main temples. This lingam image is a sacred symbol of Lord Shiva and holds a great deal of spiritual importance for Hindus. This is a representation of divine energy that is believed to flow through the universe. It is often depicted as cylindrical or conical shape, with the rounded top representing the male aspect of Shiva and the base representing the female aspect of Shakti. These caves are a prime example of ancient Indian rock cut architecture, which is characterized by the use of natural caves and rock formation as the basis for creating elaborate and ornate temple structures. Now coming back to the spooky elements attached to this area, though I haven't seen any apparitions or anything like that right today, I can strongly sense a kind of vibrations around, and I don't know whether it is negative or positive, but a kind of eerie feelings, and that is, I think, because of this dimly lit and silent atmosphere that can create an eerie atmosphere, especially for those who are not used to it. And the caves are also known to have narrow passages, narrow and dark passages, which can create a sense of claustrophobia. These passages can be quite spooky, especially for those who are afraid of tight spaces. Additionally, some visitors have reported hearing strange noises or feeling cold spots inside the caves. Others have reported feeling a sense of being watched or followed. While those unexplained phenomena may have logical explanations, they can add to the spooky atmosphere of these caves. And these caves are steeped in mythology and legends, which can also add to their spooky atmosphere. For example, some people believe that the caves are haunted by the spirits of ancient sages who used to meditate there. Such legends and myths can add to the sense of mystery and intrigue surrounding the caves. In short, these caves in Mumbai are an impressive and fascinating sight to visit, but they are also known to have some spooky and eerie elements that can give visitors a thrilling experience. Whether it is the dim lighting, intricate carvings, narrow passages, unexplained phenomena, or legends and myths, the caves are sure to leave an impression on those who visit them. One of the most spine-tingling aspects of the Mahakali Caves is the sense of isolation and darkness that pervades the area. As you descend deeper into the caves, the light from the entrance fades away, leaving you surrounded by seemingly endless spans of shadows. The silence is broken only by the sound of your footsteps and the occasional drip of water from the cave ceiling, adding to the sense of foreboding. As you make your way through the caves, you will come across a number of eerie rock formations that seem to take on strange shapes and sizes. Some of these formations are said to resemble demons or other supernatural creatures, adding to the overall spooky ambience of the area. And the low, narrow tunnels also make it feel like you are walking through a labyrinth, and it is easy to get disoriented and lost in the darkness. According to local legend, the caves are home to a number of restless spirits who have been trapped there for centuries and who continue to wander the tunnels to this day. Despite the spooky elements of the Mahakali Caves, they are still a fascinating and awe-inspiring sight to behold. The sheer size and scope of the caves, combined with the intricate carvings and ancient artwork, make for a truly unforgettable experience. Whether you are a fan of supernatural or simply interested in history and culture, these caves are a must-see destination for any visitor to Mumbai. Now it is time to go to my other destination, Gilbert Hill, so please stay tuned. Now after visiting Mahakali Caves, now heading to Gilbert Hill, the famous 66 million years old wonder I'm going to watch for the first time. Now I'm standing next to Andheri Station West. Since both these places are in Andheri, I don't need to travel a lot. I just need to cross the railway foot-over bridge from east to west. Now standing in the west right now. So I want to show you Andheri Station right now. Yesterday it's almost 3 o'clock. Weather is too extreme, almost 35 degrees Celsius. And it's too hot. Okay, pan my camera around and show you the place around me. This is the West Andheri station. Now I am on the SV road. I just want to cross this road and go to the other side. And this is SV road. We're going to cross this road now. Now I finally made to this place called Gilbert Hill. It's a monolithic basalt column that was formed around 66 million years ago during the Mesozoic era. At that time, the Indian subcontinent was drifting towards the Eurasian plate, and the collision between the two plates caused intense volcanic activity in the region. The basaltic lava that formed Gilbert Hill was the result of this volcanic activity. As the lava flowed out of the volcanic vent, it rapidly cooled and solidified into hexagonal basalt columns. Now I have to climb these stairs to reach the top. I don't know how many steps, and I'm not going to count anyway. I was waiting outside to open the gate as it was closed when I reached. It opened at 4 p.m. sharp, and now I'm going to enter the gate and climb the stairs and follow me. This structure is around 200 feet high and covers an area of approximately 50,000 square meters. Gilbert Hill has significant geological importance as it is one of the few places in the world where such formation of basalt columns can be found. This hill has been declared a National Geological Monument by the Geological Survey of India. Now I will continue my climbing. Now I'm not going to stop anywhere until I reach the top, so please stay tuned, keep watching. I'm really tired. I finally made to the top. Wow, it's so amazing. I didn't count the steps. The view from here is so breathtaking. Oh, I'm so exhausted. This is a temple on top of this rock formation. So amazing. From here you can get a panoramic view of the city, this city and the adjoining areas. Just below this structure is a slum area, and beyond that residential complexes. One can also see the contrasting nature of Mumbai from this viewpoint. The city is home to both sprawling slums and luxurious high-rise apartments. One can see the densely populated areas of the city where people live in cramped conditions, and the luxurious residential areas where the rich and famous reside. This hill, Gilbert Hill, is also significant in terms of its cultural and historical value. The hill is named after British colonial officer John Gilbert, who discovered it in 1850. It is believed that the hill was once used by the Portuguese as a quarry for building their fortification. It is also considered to be a sacred site by the local community, who believe that the hill has healing properties. Now I am thinking of the age of this structure and the Mesozoic era. I learned that Mesozoic era is a geological time period that lasted from approximately 250 to 266 million years ago. It is also known as the age of dinosaurs, as it was during this time that dinosaurs roamed the earth. Now it is time to leave, and I am happy that I have been visiting several places in Mumbai over the last few months after I started my channel, and otherwise this wouldn't have been possible for me. And from here I am heading to Andheri metro station. From there I get a metro train to my place. Now it's time to leave and going back home. Before that I want to show you this small market area near Andheri station. So I'm going to take a metro from Andheri to my place. So it is the shortest distance, and it will take only 10-15 minutes from Andheri to my place. Now at the metro station, I'm going to take a ticket. Now I'm going to end this video here. I'll be coming with some other interesting content soon. Till then, goodbye. Thank you so much.